But I was just like, okay, sure, fine. Okay, that's how you feel. That's how you feel. Right? No big deal. The big deal came in when this lady accused us of stealing. Hey, what's up? What's good? How you doing? How you feeling? Welcome or welcome back. I am Loki Hippie. If you're new here, my name is the G. I haven't said this in so long, y'all. I missed y'all. I missed y'all. I'm about to catch you up on the last 5 months. Listen, last time I posted was August. Last time I posted was August, and things have been happening. This is story time. Get your little snacks. I got me a little drinky drink. If the cup is a little dirty, I like to you'll go understand in a second. I like to to put on makeup with my fingers. This is I got me a little stony, which is ginger beer, if y'all don't know what stony is. And for YouTube purposes, this potato juice. Y'all, okay. Listen, I've been gone. I don't want to be gone. Let me explain, babe. Let me explain. So Lark, let's start in August, guys. Let me catch you up. First of all, yes, this is real. This is not fake. I got a tattoo. The girl got a tattoo. I wanted to film it, but let me explain. Let me explain. So this all started in August. August 5th, I got this tattoo. It's a sun, moon, and star, very symbolic of, you know, growth, change, understanding life better, blah 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 blah, very early 20s stuff. Okay, about 2 days later, my phone broke, and I film on my phone. Okay, I film on my phone. So the girl goes to a reputable shop. I'm not gonna say their name, but their SIM card is red in South Africa. If you know, you know. And they tell me it's gonna cost bands to fix my phone, literally thousands. And it was literally half the price to buy, half the price I paid for my phone to fix my phone. And I paid it because I thought rather half the price than paying for a new phone that's the maths, twice the price, 1.5 the price. Listen, I thought I was saving money. Let me tell you why I'm the universe's favorite joke. Because 2 weeks later, that phone broke again. And I took it back to that shop, that red shop. I took it back to that shop and told them, yo, I have more problems now with my phone than I had in the first place. And they didn't give me a refund. They told me I gotta pay another couple bands, which would be more than the price of the phone. So yeah, they didn't give me a refund. They didn't help me. They was just like, sorry, sis. You either pay more or your phone's broken. So my phone is broken, and I was a couple thousands down in this economy, guys. This economy. So then after that, I spent a little time saving up for a new phone because, like I said, I film with my phone, no videos. And then I order a phone. I order a phone because it's cheaper online to buy phones than to go to these shops like Vodacom, Telcom, etc., etc., etc. And tell me why they canceled my order. They were like, sorry, sis, we can't send you this phone. Cancel. Here's your refund. I was like, okay, thanks. And then after that, I ordered from a different site. Bro, I thought these people scammed me. I went a couple weeks, no delivery updates, emailing, no response, request for refund, no response. I was like, Lord, they took my money. So then, actually, after about a month of waiting, the phone actually came, and that's the phone I'm using now. Listen, I'm Samsung gang. Listen, maybe I'm broke. I've never dabbled in the Apple, you know, dabbled in the fruits, but you know, I like me some Samsung, and that's what I got. And as soon as the phone came, exams. From when I started this channel, I told y'all I was a student. Listen, I'm still a student. Let's not talk about it. I'm still a student, and exams hit me, and it was feeling like life or death. The anxiety was in my chest. Okay, so I couldn't film then either. But now your girl is done with the academic year. She's going to a graduation. I'm gonna be graduating, y'all. I'm still a student. Listen, don't get misconstrued. I'm still a student because you gotta have multiple qualifications to make it in this world. You either have to have no qualifications and just connections, or just plentiful qualifications. And I'm even searching for the straw. Listen, the months were they were hitting a girl with the one too. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm the type of person I wear my heart on my sleeve. You can see when I'm not okay. And the girl was mentally, she was stressed. It was one thing after another at a point. And I was scrolling past the YouTube app like, I miss y'all. I miss y'all. But like, I'm too stressed, bro. The only thing that could keep me from uploading now is Wi-Fi. I'm not gonna lie to you. But you guys, pre-filming, I'm racing against load shedding. If you don't know what load shedding is, it's power cuts, just country and section and country wise. Listen, I'm sorry, the words are not going to be exponential today. You just gonna have to bear with me. I am 55 minutes away from load shedding, and I have like at least 2 videos I want to film for y'all before that. So let's get into it. I think that's everything. Oh, your girl also turned 23. I turned 23 in Virgo season. Okay, a month and some change after I got the tat. Yeah, I got this at 22. It was very much so, it felt very symbolic, very independence, reaching for, very life-changing-ish. This year was a lot. 2023, listen, so much growth, so much change. The Lord, the universe, whoever you want to call it, they had me on the ropes, child. But in a good way. I feel like I've learned a lot. It's been a year of growth. It's been as beautiful as it's been challenging. I missed you guys. I am going to post as much as possible. I'm home now. It is quite awkward when you're filming at home, so there's that, but the girl gotta do what the girl gotta do. Okay, hopefully that was not too long of a ramble. I love this channel, even if I'm gone for long periods of time. Life is just lifing. I want to be here. I'm going to be here when I can. It's just, life. Y'all get it. Y'all living too. Okay, on to the story time. Now, this story time is about an Airbnb host that the likes I've never seen before. And I've been to a few Airbnbs in the past couple of years with friends, whatnot. Airbnbs, they're significantly cheaper than hotels. There's nothing against Airbnb. Ooh, let me drop this stuff. Also, if you see stuff, if you see stuff in the back, I just got home from school, from university, and my stuff is not unpacked yet. Listen, I'm filming for you guys. Please don't judge me. Please, please, please. One thing at a time. This happened a bunch of years ago. Okay. Whew. This was a mess. This was so many things happening at once. But the story is about this host that the red flags were there. They were there, but we had hope. So this, like I said, a bunch of years ago, I was going to a concert with a couple of friends. We were all going to this concert. It was good vibes. We were excited. We were planning for months and months and months and months. I want to tell you, these tickets were expensive. They were expensive. Listen, Prazi, this was money, okay? This is no small play for students. Students were saving for this thing, okay? The ticket prices were not oh, I got this in my bank account type prices. No, you gotta plan ahead, babe, because it's not just the ticket. It's transport, it's accommodation, it's the works. These are those type of concerts that you gotta go to a different city for. Ugh. But it was worth it at the time in our heads. I just checked the time. It's 11:11. Hope y'all doing great. Hope y'all blessed. But back to the story. Okay, I'm gonna start you off the night before, because this is not just about the host. This is also about the mindset I was in, the background. Y'all need to know. So this all starts the night before the concert. So, like I said, I'm going with a couple of friends. Some friends that are my friends, some friends that are friends of friends, It's one of those situations. And The night before, we all link up. We decide to spend the night together so that the next morning we can all go together. We all split the Airbnb. We decided, yes, let's spend the night together so no one's late the next day because, it was mostly honeys and we know ourselves. So we meet the night before, and a friend of mine, she's not in the best mood. And I noticed, partially because it's obvious, partially because I'm an empath, but I noticed she's not in the best mood. So she suggests later in the night that, hey, some of her friends that are also going to the concert who have a place close to our Airbnb in like a city over, they have their own place. They're inviting us to come over. There's beds, there's a place to sleep, there's a vibe. Come over. And because she was not in the best mood, and that was the first time she looked excited, in the day I saw her, like that whole 24 hours, that was the first time I saw that girl smile when she suggested this location change. I was like, okay, now me personally, I'm I'm good where I'm at, but I'm a very much so. How do I describe myself? I'm a stay at home type of girl. The night we were spending together before the concert was not at my place. It was at someone else's place. But it was someone I've met before, someone I was comfortable with. I thought that was fine. And then when the idea came for the location change, we were told that, yo, there's beds at this Airbnb, it's closer to our place, and it would make my friend happy. And listen, I care about my friends. I care about people I like. And she was smiling. So I was like, girl, why not? Personally, it was up to me. I would have stayed my ass where I was at. Okay. But because it was something that would make my friend happy, I was like, bet we can go over to your friend's Airbnb. So we go. We drive a good 45 minutes to an hour, the group of us. And we get to this place, right? And it turns out Girlie's friend not just invited her, but invited like 12 other people and told them about the same beds. Okay? Told them about the same beds we were promised. Long story short, Girlie and I end up sleeping on like two-seater wooden sofas. Like, those two-seaters, like this times two, me times two, with wood, with like thin ass cushions and like, a thin ass pillow at the back. That was that, okay? And we, this is not what we were promised, but at the end of the night, we found it hilarious. I personally found it so funny. I was like, yeah, of course this would happen. Ha ha ha, like whatever. And at the time, I just got over a cold. I was sick probably like the week prior, and the day we were leaving was the first day I was actually feeling better. So I was a little salty to sleep on the couch, but it wasn't that deep. It was fine. But me and friend whose idea it was to come to that Airbnb, we were once we saw the situation, once everybody was in bed and we saw we were sleeping on couches, we went outside for a little kiki. We were talking, we were laughing, we were like, wow, of course we would end up in this situation. Wow, yeah. And during that kiki, I said something along the lines of, I'm here because of you. Not necessarily, I wasn't blaming her. And I think it was taken that way. I thought it was part of the kiki. Like, you're my friend, your friend invited you, I came because of you. So I was just like, haha, we're in the situation, haha. Yeah, I came because of you. And I thought she would just respond with a, yeah, this is crazy. I didn't expect this to happen. Hi, wow. But the girlie hit me with a, well, if you don't want to come, you could have said no. And I was taken aback. I was like, whoa, whoa. I wasn't here for the smoke. I I did not expect that kind of reaction. I was shook. Don't tell me if you would have taken it the same way, because I can understand the way she took it. But that wasn't the way I meant it. I thought it would just be a ha ha, because we were laughing. It was funny. And then all of a sudden it was a, well, you had the choice. And I did have the choice, but damn, I didn't think it was like that. Now, like I said, this was years and years ago. I was much younger. This could have been handled with a quick conversation. I could have been like, whoa, no, I didn't mean it like that. And it could have been sorted out there and then. But at the time, my automatic response to like a buck attitude was to shut down. I was so shook. It was probably like 1 a.m. It was like the end of the night, 1 a.m. going on the day of the concert. And I was shook. I was like, wow, damn, it's like that. So I go to sleep on my little wooden sofa. I wake up the next day. I'm still kind of salty, but I'm trying to shake it off. I go to try and cook because we planned. We meal prepped. We bought groceries. We did the most. So now at my friends B and Airbnb, we we brought out groceries too because we were gonna spend the night somewhere else, but we didn't. So we brought the groceries for breakfast to that Airbnb, and I was told I couldn't cook. I was like, and I told you I was just getting over a cold. This is the first time I felt better. I went from eating like 2 slices a day, no appetite, to this is the first time I'm hungry. Like I feel healthy now. I feel better now. The girl wants to eat. I was told, no, don't do that. You're gonna make people feel weird, and understandable. But I was hungry. I was already not in a great mood, plus hangry. So now I just get ready. I shut up, and with me, when I'm upset, I go quiet. Okay, because I need time to think. I need time to process. I need time to decide what I want to say to you, because the first things that come to mind are not always what you mean. Now I know I should have said, hey, this is how I'm feeling. Give me 30 minutes. Give me an hour. Let's talk later. But me at the time, I told you I was just a little girly. I was just a baby girl. I just shut down. And I wasn't angry at anybody. I just did not want to speak. It was just one of those things. Tell me if any of y'all can relate. Am I wilding? Am I crazy? I just did not want to speak. I was not mad. I just needed time to myself. My issue is that I didn't tell anybody that I was doing that. I just went and eat. So we're in the next morning. I get dressed. Now it's time to go to our Airbnb. Us and the group we came with. We're going to our Airbnb. Things are a little awkward because I am not in the mood to talk much. My friend, she was the opposite of me. She was a let's talk here and now type of person. Safe to say, communication was not communicating because this could have been sorted out so quickly. It was really insignificant, but it escalated. And it got sorted out at the concert. We got a little lit. It was kumbaya. We hugged it out. It was fine. But at this time, that's where my mood was at. I was just standoffish. I was just, why is this happening? I was I was just, my thought process was like, I just want to get to the concert. I don't care about this. Let's just leave. I was like, I'll perk up when we get to where we're supposed to go. But for now, I don't care where we're at. I'm hungry, I'm tired, whatever. I just wanna be quiet and in my little bubble. I'm an introvert, child. I love me some people. I love being around people, but listen, I can only do so much. I can only do so much. My social skills, they they haven't updated to where the extroverts are at. So at this point, a few days prior to the concert, we realized the Airbnb check-in time is not it's not going with the concert. Like the check-in time was after the concert had already started. And I'm the one who booked the Airbnb and then just added other people's emails as like these are the other people who will be in the Airbnb, right? So it's pretty much my account, my responsibility to be talking to this host. And so I hit her up like, hey, is it possible to check in early? Because any other time using Airbnb where I've asked the host to check in a little early or check out a little late, unless they have a check in coming in or like already in at the time, they're just like, yeah, fine. You can come in, whatever. It's really not that deep. So I was under the impression it would be that simple with this lady. So I hit her up like, hey, we're going to I was straight up with her. I'm like, hey, my friends and I are actually going to a concert. Would it be possible for us to check in early, drop off our bags? Because we know the check-in time is this, but our plans are not, they're not aligning. The lady responds with, no, you can't do that. And then I try to explain to her that, hey, we have luggage, we have bags, a change of clothes, a toothbrush, whatever. We have stuff we need to drop off that we cannot take to the concert. There's no way these things would happen. And she's like, okay, fine, you can come drop off your stuff. So my friends and I are like, okay, cool, let's go to the place, let's drop off our stuff. Because we didn't eat at the other place, we're like, let's real quick make our food. It was just like some fries and some nuggets that we wanted to pop in the oven and then eat and go. Oh, it was not that easy. It was not that easy. Of course not. So we end up getting there. We have to pay this mandatory cleaning fee that was almost 300 Rand. And, we're students. We was not happy about it. But, it was the closest place we could find to the concert at the time. And we were like, okay, fine. It is what it is. It's split between multiple people. We can do this. So the cleaner ends up being the one who lets us in, right? The Airbnb host said we could come drop off our stuff. And we try to like put our nuggets and fries in real quick. We only plan to be there like 20, 30 minutes and then dip. And within 5 minutes of being there, my phone starts getting blown up. And things are still tense with me and the girlie who told me who told me that who told me that what did she say? That yeah, if I didn't want to come, I shouldn't have come. Things were a little tense. She's trying to talk about it. I just want to vibe. I don't really care about it. I'm thinking it's not that deep. I just don't want to talk. And then I was planning to get, hype myself back up at the concert. We spent a lot of money. I still wanted us to have fun. I was just not in a great mood at the time. So simultaneously, the Airbnb host starts calling like, hey, what are you still doing here? You said you were just dropping your bags. Get out, get out, get out. You're not supposed to be here. You're disturbing the cleaner. Whole time, the cleaner was the sweetest lady ever, okay? She was helping us operate the stove because the stove it wasn't something easy to operate. I don't know what was going on there. It wasn't working. She was even having to call the host like, yo, how do we operate the stove? Because it's not working like it usually does. And so the cleaner is calling the host. The host is calling me, telling me to get out. My friend is mad at me because I'm quiet and she's a talker. And now there's escalation of an unnecessary unnecessary level. So honey is yelling at me. Host is yelling at me. And I'm just like, I'm looking at the Lord like, beat me up, Scotty. I'm done. Listen, I was thinking to myself, listen, this is why I don't go outside. This is too much. Why is this happening? Like, it's not that deep. Why is it escalating? Why is this lady yelling at me? Like, she'd hang up. She'd call. I tell her, yeah, we're leaving. We're just getting our food off the stove and we're leaving. We dropped our bags. We're leaving. And she's like, you said you were dropping your bags. I'm like, yes, we did. We just wanted to heat up some food and go. She's like, no, you have to leave. You have to get up. You're disturbing the cleaner. And the reason she said we couldn't check in early was because there was a guest the day before as well. So we were like, yeah, sorry, okay, we didn't know it was a big deal. We're taking our stuff, we're leaving. But every 2 minutes, she'd be like, you're still there, get out. And I'm the only person she's calling. Mind you, it's a group of us. I'm the one who booked the Airbnb. So it's me she's calling. And I'm also getting, I don't know the right word to use, confronted maybe by someone who is upset that I'm not talking. And I'm not silent. I'm just, I don't know. Let me know if any of you guys can relate. Call it childhood trauma. I don't know. But like, when someone's yelling at me, I don't understand. Like, why are you yelling? Let's sit down and talk. It was not good vibes. And I did not have the tools to handle everything that was happening. So the lady's yelling at me, and we didn't even let the food fully cook. We just took it off I don't remember if we used the pan, we tried to put it in the oven. We just took it off, we put it in some paper plates, and we went to go stand outside. We stood outside of that Airbnb gate, we called an Uber to all that, we ate in the car. Because this lady was just, she just could not stand us being in her place. And when I tell you, it was not even, it was probably like 1 p.m. Check-in time was probably like 3 p.m. or something. Concert started already at this point. I don't know what time for real. This was years ago. And the girl is overwhelmed. I am too much is coming at me. I was overwhelmed. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was so much. This lady was calling me back to back to back to back to back, not even 2 minutes apart. I was being modest with that time frame. She was just like, "You're still there, get out." So we do, and like I said, we go stand outside, we call the Uber, whatever. Probably like 30 minutes later, we're at the concert. This lady is still calling me. She's like, I can't lie to you. At this point, I had zoned out. She was just like, you said you were gonna drop off your bags, and I was like, yeah, we were just heating up some food. We didn't think it would be a problem. And she was just like, yeah, but you said you were gonna drop off your bags and leave. Blah blah. She's talking to me, and I'm at that point, I just shut down. I'm like, okay, okay, okay. That was my whole response. I was just so done. I was like, yeah, whatever she was saying, I was like, I'm not even listening. I'm like, okay, 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 until she hangs up. So cool, whatever. We end up paying all this money to spend about 8 hours in this Airbnb, 6 hours of which we spent sleeping. Okay, we get there at about 11 p.m. Yes, we get back to the Airbnb. I thought something about the concert. We get back to the Airbnb at about 11 p.m. and we're out by like 7 a.m., you know, because, someone had a very early class the next day and we had to skedaddle. Now, all we did when we got back, we took showers. I took a shower. I don't remember what other people did. I took a shower. We ate some food. We end up going to sleep, but no one sleeps under the comforter. Like all the beds have comforters and they have throws on top. So nobody actually gets into the comforter. It's hot at this point. At this point, we just use like the throw, if anything, like just the little extra blanket that comes on the bed. That's what we use. That was the extent of it, okay? This is how we left the place. If anything, there was like a couple of plates in the sink, a couple of forks, a couple of glasses. All the beds were still made. It was just the throw that was, messed up because people slept on it. All you had to do for real, the cleaner. Now I told you we paid a cleaning fee, but all the cleaner would have had to do was change the sheets. Hopefully they did that. Okay, we don't know if they were actually changing the sheets in this bitch, but a reasonable person had to do was change the sheets, do some dishes, and we paid about $300 for someone to do that. We think it's done, okay? We leave the Airbnb, we think it's done, but it's not done, okay? It's not done. If you're not familiar with Airbnb, people can leave reviews. And you can't see someone else's review until you leave yours. So I get an email on some Eleni, that's her name, that's her real name. Eleni left a review on your Airbnb, but you have to leave a review too to see her review. So I'm like, oh, okay. Ooh, one more thing that happened before this review thing. The part of when I told you there were red flags, this is what I meant. Because my friend and I, when we were looking for Airbnbs, we were reading Airbnb reviews, right? And we were scrolling through this lady's reviews, and there was this one black woman who was like, this woman is not great. We had a terrible, this place is nice, but this woman was terrible to deal with. And then the woman responded with her own spiel like, yeah, this is what this woman did wrong, blah, 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 blah. On Airbnb, you have house rules. It'll be like no smoking, no doing this, no doing that. And when I tell you, my friends were hot boxers, okay? They left the house, they left the property, they went down the street to go smoke whatever they was going to smoke. They said, we're following the house rules to a T. And that's what we did, right? We saw that black lady say, this host is not the one to deal with. And we looked at each other and we said, should we get this place? And the issue was about her not following the house rules. So we made sure we followed every house rule. She was just not satisfied. When I'm telling you, we didn't watch the TV, we didn't even really use the Wi-Fi. All we did was sleep in the beds. We left first thing in the morning. After I saw that email, I was curious. I was like, okay, what does she have to say? So when I tell you my review verbatim, this is exactly what I said. Nice place, host not great to deal with. That was my whole review. The place was cute. It was a small, cute little place. We were just there for the beds for real. Then we were leaving. But the host, I was just like, yo, I've never dealt with a host that was this on our ass. So Lainey, right? I'm gonna read the review even. I took the screenshots. I took the screenshots. She said, guests requested early check-in, which I politely declined, but I did offer that they could do a baggage drop-off. The baggage drop-off turned into them occupying the space while cleaning was still in progress. I had to ask them to leave and return after check-in time more than once. The place was left dirty and untidy. So I was like, okay, this is a bit OD, this is a bit extra. The place was fine. We did not leave it dirty. And even if we did, we paid a whole cleaning fee. Now you let me know. If you're paying a cleaning fee, would you then go back and make the beds or do the dishes and all that and all that and all that? Tell me if I'm wilding. Tell me if I just don't have good manners. Because it was we left in a rush. We didn't think it was a big deal. We were paying hundreds in a cleaning fee. We met the cleaner even. So we didn't even leave a mess. It was not dirty. Lady was wilding. But I was just like, okay, sharp, fine. Okay, that's how you feel. That's how you feel. Right? No big deal. The big deal came in when this lady accused us of stealing. She accused us of stealing. I couldn't believe it. She requested an additional $120 because she claimed forks were missing, glasses were missing. And in her claim, she included a whole new, 4-pack of glasses, a whole new set of cutlery, even though she claimed like one glass was missing, 2 forks. Now, I don't have to tell you, we didn't take anything. It was an Airbnb. Why are we taking glasses and forks? But she was like, in her claim, she said 1 glass was missing, 2 forks were missing, but she was charging us for a whole pack of glasses, a whole pack of forks, and the delivery fee from Macro, where she could drive. She was charging us also for that delivery fee to get the glasses and forks delivered, right? And I declined. I was like, my friends and I took nothing from this place. That's all I said. Literally, my friends and I took nothing from this place. And then it was up to Airbnb basically to decide if we must pay or not. And Airbnb decided, no, we mustn't. Like, she's wilding. Like, the delivery fee, you doing too much. Even Airbnb was like, Lainey, relax. And yeah, her little claim got declined. And the request was closed. She never contacted me again. And that was that, child. That was that. That was the Airbnb host from the pits. Now, y'all, that's the story. Let me know what you guys think. Were me and my friends wilding? Do you think we should have, made the beds, the dishes, even though we paid a cleaning fee? Was that bad manners? Were we out of pocket? That was the story time. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked this video, make sure to like this video. Subscribe. It makes my little heart do boom, boom, boom. I hope you eating good. I hope you sleeping great. I hope you blessed. And if no one has told you today, I love you. Okay, bye.